Wayward Siren!
Sirens.
Story time.
Oh shit.
Around the... Oh, I got glue on my head. Story time. Around the camper as the mountain turns.
It's the mountain.
Now, let's... Now... Mike is... We have a... Wait, how's it go? We have a special guest.
Sure.
What is it? Is it special guest? We have a special guest.
I'm definitely special.
We have a special guest this evening.
Please welcome special guest.
Please welcome Michael
How you doing?
McCumber.
Anyway.
Everybody clap.
Woo!
Woo!
So we're at the dance. This is like our fucking second or third date.
Action.
And we're chilling. And fucking,
Hold on, what's the story called?
fucking asshole cops. Again. But so the cops pull up and talk to the drunk people, right?
Yeah, I forgot
And
to
they
do that.
fucking talk to them and they turn the drunk people loose. Let them drive off and come to us and fucking start hassling us.
But
They fucking search the car and they fucking find her book bag full of shit. They like, anything in the car? I'm like, no. And fucking they find her book bag full of scales and stems and fucking bags and whatever bullshit. And they go through searching more and look in my leather jacket. I lost this one bowl over the wintertime, right? And I had my leather jacket in the back seat. I haven't seen this bowl for fucking, I don't know, 6 months. Lost it in the wintertime and it was in the summer. They're searching the car and they're like, oh, Mr. McCumber, what's this? And he fucking pulls his bowl out of my jacket. And I was like, where'd you find that at? And I've been looking for that for like 6 months, dude. And so fucking, he's like, he was going to charge me when he asked for her age and everything. I was 18, she was 17. And they're like, oh, she was almost 18, like 2 months from 18.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, well, she's underage, so we're going to have to take her with her, call her parents. She's like, does her parents know you're with, together or whatever?
Of course
We're like,
she knows.
yeah. And fucking, so they're like, well, you're underage, so, you got to come with us and have your mom pick you up. They take her to the fucking police station.
Technicalities.
Yeah, like I say, 2 months from being 18 she was. And they turned me loose.
You forgot.
Huh?
You forgot.
What?
Yeah, in the beginning, we were,
Go ahead.
we were messing around. And again, because they didn't get this part of the story, I had the smallest, tightest crop top, tank top. I think it was a little kid's. I think it was a little kid's shirt that I cut the sleeves off of.
Yeah, it was,
got
And-
a baby gap.
it was rather small.
Yeah, from Baby Gap. So as I'm trying to get this shirt on, and the windows are all
I
steamed
just
up.
got it off.
Yeah, it was a challenge to get the motherfucker off. So we finally, like just as the cop is walking up to the window,
Yeah.
I like, bam, popped it on. I was like, oh.
So he fucking, all that shit. And so he takes her to the police station, turns me loose to have her mom come get her.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, and so her mom gets down there, and they're like, did you know that she has all this? And her mom's like, well, can she have that bowl back?
Yeah,
Can
I was
she
like,
have that
of
bowl
course
back?
I know she's with him. He's a very, very good, he's a very nice boy.
Yeah.
And my mom's looking at all the paraphernalia on the car hood. She goes, wait a minute, that little container, I mean, can she get that back? Can she have that back like right now?
This is before
It
weed
means-
was legal. This is like
It
2000.
means a lot to her because, I think she got it from, my mom, which is her grandmother. And I'm like, Mom, this is not the
She's
time to
trying to
ask
get
for
all
family
paraphernalia
heirlooms
back.
out of my paraphernalia collection.
Yeah, they opened that book bag up, and it was just poof.
They're like,
Yeah, they thought they were fucking telling gold, but really it wasn't nothing but empty bags and
Empty
stems
bags.
and seeds.
I think I probably had like
Stems
4
and seeds.
different little Ziploc bags full of seeds. Then I had another gallon bag full of stems because I'm gonna make stem tea, people. Not the crack stem, the weed stem.
I think they ended up giving me a ticket for
Technicalities.
paraphernalia, I think, for that fucking
Did
bowl.
you get
That's like
that?
25 bucks
so.
back in.
Yeah, it wasn't nothing. But yeah, that's
Back in my day, those tickets were a
And
quarter.
that cop was like, Mr. McCumber, what's this? I said there was nothing in here. I was like, where'd you find that? Because I haven't looked at them ever. I didn't
Oh,
look at my
yeah, I
jacket.
remember.
My bowl, yeah. It's in my
I
leather
was
jacket.
that thing for a minute.
Yeah. Like I said, it was the wintertime when I lost it. I found it in the middle of summer. What the fuck?
Because I used to take and pack, pack a bowl for everybody. Because I'm like, what bowl you want to smoke out of? And I would pack up a separate bowl for
We
each
had
person.
bowls and bongs and fucking. I still got that picture of the Polaroid in the A-frame when we lined all the bongs up on the steps.
Oh, yeah. From tallest to shortest.
Yeah. Oh, I got the weed plant.
Jeff got a hernia from the 5-footer. Yeah, he did. True story.
Yeah, I made this bong. we had this
He
big
cleared
party.
it.
I made this bong on wheels, right? It was a fucking.
Oh my God,
It was
yeah.
a little car, little hedge trimmer
It
car
was
or
so
whatever.
fucking
Supposed to have a
good.
motor and shit on it.
Awesomely
But I
ghetto.
fucking
It's beautiful.
took a blown 12-inch subwoofer speaker to hold it down,
Blown.
and then fucking a milk jug I glued to it for the water, and I had a piece of PVC pipe. It was 6 feet of PVC pipe that came up and went
Oh, my
down
God,
the
yeah.
handle and then came back up. So you had to have somebody light the milk jug was where the fucking
It's
light the bowl
definitely a
piece at.
two-man operation.
Like, had to light the bowl piece at the bottom. I come wheeling this fucking thing out there. I said, "What the fuck is that?" And I was like, "The bong on wheels, man."
Just wait, you'll see.
Yeah, it was 6 feet of fucking pipe, dude. That thing was a beast.
But you couldn't light it yourself.
No, you had to
No,
pop
no,
it,
you had to have a
They had to
partner.
light it and pop the bottom of
There
it.
was no single action.
No, we should have lighted it. Yeah, we just
Had to have a partner.
Yeah, that shit
You know,
was cool.
sometimes the big boat torch that you use.
Yeah, you couldn't reach it in, even still then because
Yeah.
it was probably, I don't know, this high, but it came down and came way up here, so you
Yeah,
stand up here.
the curves and everything.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
right.
thing was badass though. I could
It
wheel
was
that
like,
thing out.
never mind.
What?
Nothing. I said,
It's being recorded.
Yeah,
you're being recorded. Wait, what's that?
it
Is it
must be appropriate. PG-13,
PG-15?
15, whatever. That works too. We had all kinds of
1 hour
fucking
and
balls.
9 minutes.
We
We were on the count.
Shannon, we're on camera. I'm going to need you to tighten up.
Okay, I know. It's rolling. I'll be there.
Yeah, that was fucking crazy, man.
Was that-
I still got that fucking picture of the
Yeah.
one plant. The 2 little fucking buttons.
Oh my God, no! So what became of that night? I didn't get anything, and they actually threw it out. I didn't get charged. I didn't get nothing. It just never nothing.
Yeah, there wasn't nothing to charge you with.
Yeah, they could have charged me.
For what?
What do you mean I was underage with a fucking paraphernalia and opening my own head shop?
Seeds. What are you gonna do with that?
Make tea.
They said they charged it with the paraphernalia.
Yeah, they gave me a paraphernalia for. Well, I had a bowl.
What?
Of it, yeah. Yeah, they charged me. I don't know why they charged me.
My niece got caught with a couple of season stems.
Yeah.
They kicked her out of school. She had to go to fucking, what's that?
Alternative school?
Raymer.
I think so.
What they
I went to alternative school.
She get called in school with it?
She was on the bus.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
in school,
yeah. See, they knew it was more punishment to
To
keep
stay
me in school.
Yeah.
Literally.
We're not giving this little bitch what she wants.
That shit
In
was
school,
crazy. I couldn't believe they
learning.
fucking took
That's
her
your
like that. It's
punishment.
crazy. 2 months away from 18. Come on, man. But you let the drunk people, car full of drunk people, drive off. Like
Yeah.
when the
Don't
dude,
bring the drunks into this.
yeah, when the dude got out, he's like staggering and
Isn't he
stopped.
a
Oh my
drunk?
God, yeah, he was.
And they
He was like,
they pretty much help him back in the car. And like, oh, I got your way. We got these kids here.
Hold on, I gotta stabilize myself.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy, man. That shit was funny though.
Drunks get a
Yeah.
bad name.
Good time.
That's how I know my son. I know that's my little twin. I mean, that's like my inner boy. He gets in trouble because he draws on the sidewalk at recess. He draws a picture of a penis.
Hell yeah.
Aaron's like, why didn't you lie and tell him it was, rocket or something? He goes, I did, Dad. He leans over and he goes, I told the principal it was a penis. I was like, oh my God.
It was a what?
It was a penis.
Oh.
I was like, oh my God, that's my son. And I said, well, what'd you get? Did you get kicked out of school? He goes, I got ISS. I was like, oh, cool. When we were in school back in my day, where a pack of cigarettes was a penny,
Yeah, right.
I had to write the dictionary, rewrite the dictionary, and that was part. He goes, no, they wanted us to do something stupid, and so I just slept, Mommy. I just slept. I was like, you didn't get in trouble? He goes, nope. And that was the best sleep I've had in a while. I was like, oh my God. And of course, Aaron's like, I hope you didn't tell anybody that. He goes, I told everybody. I was like, that's my boy.
That night we had
That's
like
my boy.
Dramamine or whatever the fuck it was.
Wait, we were rubber tripping?
Yeah, the
Oh my God, I was-
Dramamine.
Oh.
Yeah, the fucking.
I was telling this story, how you were walking around everywhere with your eyes closed.
Yeah, we're fucking.
You would have thought he had his eyes open.
Yeah,
Eyes open.
we all decided to go for a fucking. My buddy had a Cadillac.
Oh, Lord.
Oh yeah, Patrick.
Yeah, we all decided to come up and go to Denny's, right? Because Denny's was still open in Charlestown. And fucking, we all jump in the Cadillac. We're cruising along, and like I'm fucking tripping balls. And next thing I come to for a second, I'm like, why the fuck are all y'all in my bed? I was like, get the fuck out of my bed.
We're in the car driving
Yeah,
around.
we're riding the Cadillac. Dude. That shit was crazy, man. Get the fuck out of
Patrick's
my
like,
bed.
dude, what the fuck are you talking about? He's like, just get out of my room.
Yeah.
I'm tired of this shit. Just get the fuck out of my room.
Cruising down the road in the Cadillac.
Mike,
That shit was
we're in a
crazy.
car, right?
Yeah, I did that one time.
Oh, shit.
I did it. I ate that shit 2 times, I think 3
I can't find
times.
my
And,
fucking bowl.
like, the
No, tripping this.
first time was okay. The other time
I can't find my
was
screen for my bowl.
Shit was crazy.
You said you couldn't get me one.
Mike, fill in, and we'll come back. What?
Huh?
Somebody's one.
Said fill in.
I don't know what else to say.
All right. Oh wait. Drawing. So
I told my part of
the
it.
natty kid.
Get
I
out of
was
my
the
bed.
natty machine. That was cool. We took an iced tea machine, the
Sweet
machine in
tea.
stores, yeah, sweet tea,
Restaurants.
and taped the fucking pot to the bottom of it with ice, and then we just dumped all the natty on top of it and fucking used it for a tap. That shit was cool.
And it was
Fucking right.
beautiful.
Yeah, it actually
What about-
tasted good.
And then what about Dopey?
Better than the cat. This motherfucker. He
When
came-
did we find out our cat had a drug
Yeah,
habit?
he came from like the pagans or whatever. Anyway, they used to blow
He's like
PCP
him
in
from
his
the
face.
pagans.
He
He
did.
did. They used to blow PCP in the box with the babies.
What?
Like you could tell something was wrong with him.
Yeah,
like when you
that's
hollered
it,
his
man.
name.
He's just special.
He would fucking like turn his head and look at you and go cross-eyed for a second, and
He
his eyes
did.
would come back,
Fucking
and like you could see he was lost. And then I took one time.
Motherfucker is off the chain.
I took some coke and rubbed it on his gums one time, right?
Right,
And that's
right.
all she wrote. Because from then on, when he heard the razor blade on the glass,
You
here
better
he
make
come.
sure you watch it.
And he would aggravate the fuck out of him if he rubbed something on his gum.
Fuck.
Or at least look
Coke,
away.
dope,
'cause
whatever. Yeah.
He snorted a line off the
Cocaine
table.
bear, cocaine
If you
cat.
left your bag on the table, it was
Cocaine
gone.
kid.
Good dope, he took it.
Yep, Dopey would
Yeah.
snort it.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn it, Dopey.
That shit was funny, dude. Yeah, that cat was fucking crazy.
Okay.
Roy's
What was
dog,
it?
Roy's dog ate him.
Oh. So, I'm sorry to PG-16, but what about... Wait, that line right there. What about when our friend... Is that your cousin or your friend? Being...
Beanie, that's Roy's family friend.
That's a family friend?
Yeah, when he
Okay.
OD'd,
So, yep. When he woke up the next day, allegedly...
he had a stroke in his sleep.
In his sleep. Allegedly, they found these vitamins.
Mhm.
And somebody decided to experiment. I don't know who that person was, but
More vitamins.
yeah, bottle of vitamins.
Oh god.
Don't do these. Don't
Yeah.
do vitamins at home, kids. I mean, take your
Yeah.
vitamins every day,
Store
but make sure they're from the store. Don't buy them off the corner.
He has a stroke in his fucking. He did him one and fucking has a stroke in his sleep.
Half of his.
And wakes up hollering, right?
What the
And his whole one side was swelled up, even his fucking nuts and shit.
dude, his whole one
It
side of
was
his
bad.
body.
Yeah.
I swear to God,
Yeah.
it was the craziest.
It was bad.
Craziest thing I've seen in my
I
life.
carried him downstairs, put him in a tub for a minute, and fucking. We
Yeah,
call an
once.
ambulance, or we take
Yeah,
him to call an
ambulance
ambulance.
came.
But yeah, his fucking one nut was like the size of a grapefruit. Like it was weird. His whole side of
It's
his
just
body.
one side of his body. I didn't
Yeah.
understand why.
I didn't either.
I
That
understand.
was the first time I've seen shit like that.
There was a point to all
Yeah.
this. I swear to God,
I don't know what it was.
I had a point to this. Hold on, 1 second. I need to.
Never fuck with
I need to take a 2-second cigarette break.
Baltimore vitamins.
But yeah, that shit was called DOA.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't fuck with that back then. Some wild time. That A-frame down here, dude, we fucking party our asses all the time. Man.
Somebody passed out on the neighbor's hood.
Steve Hawkins. That's what started getting us kicked out. Yeah, our fucking motherfuckers passed out in the yard and shit. Well, not to mention shooting a shotgun off the porch right there.
You know, we're living on the.
Yeah.
You're living in the mountains.
With the neighbors 10 feet away from you.
Think
I
of the
got
normal.
an idea. Pow, 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 pow. Fucking Roger was down to
We thought it was normal.
Yeah, Roger was down at the pond
People
chilling.
get upset
He's like,
about
I hear the fucking shotgun go off. Next thing you know, his pelts falling all over me.
I was like, what, man? We were
Yeah.
celebrating another day.
We were in Hidden River, in the bedroom. Everybody's arguing, right? And I'm like, man, y'all need to shut the fuck up. I'm tired of hearing it. Tired of hearing it. Everybody kept on and kept on. I grabbed a shot. I said, pow! Just shot through the roof. In the bedroom, like 20 people in that mug, dude. And everybody's like, oh my god!
Everybody shut
Everybody
the fuck
got
up.
quiet. My ears
What?
were ringing
You
so
shot
bad.
through the roof?
I did, yeah.
Yeah.
Because nobody shut the fuck up.
Esther was always shooting guns at the party.
Yeah.
I did one
Well, not
time.
in the house.
Well, Zach, remember we talking about Zach? Bless his heart, rest
Zach.
in peace, Burgess.
Oh, yeah.
So we went out on a date, and we come back from the date, and we're at the house, and my mom is, nagging about something. Well, I ended up getting in an argument with somebody, and said I'm mad. Me mad at the age of 22. Not really good comment. So I go and I get my 44 Magnum. Oh, you remember her?
No,
The Chrome 44 Magnum.
that was after we
How-
broke up.
Dude, how you not remember that?
That was after we broke up.
So? Remember you were in the house?
I
Anyways.
didn't hang out with you.
Anyways.
Yeah.
Lies. But anyways, well, we didn't really hang out.
Easy there, Turkey.
Later on, I did that on purpose. I wanted to see if you're a trustful.
I trust you was gonna hit the ground.
Fucking failed. Now I see what happens. What'll happen. What happened? Anyways,
Yeah, you're still talking, ain't you?
what happened was, so we get back, and I'm like, fuck this, fuck that. I take my 44 Magnum. Sometimes I would relieve stress by shooting off the gun. So I load it, and revolvers are better than clips. Anyways, so I got there and I started shooting my gun in the air, and I'm like, blah, 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 blah. This boy was so scared.
Zach, really?
Yep, never
He
went,
was- he
never
was
went
kind-
on a date with me again.
he was kind of
Said I was unhinged. Crazy.
Man, when he died,
I don't understand people.
like, I didn't know he was dead. I talked to him off and on. Me and him, I was hanging out a good bit, and I hadn't talked to him for a couple of days. And then I get this phone call, right? I answer the phone. It's a fucking cops. And I'm talking to him. He's like, you so said, you know Zach. And I was like,
They want you to do their job for them.
Well, I guess I was one of the last numbers in the phone. And he was like, you know Zach. And I was like, yeah, man. I was like, I ain't talked to him a little bit. And he's like, well, he's dead. And I was like, huh? Like, I was
Thanks
like,
for
fuck,
telling me
yeah.
gently.
He's like, I hate,
Son of a
before you
bitch.
find out like this.
Well, did he though?
But-
Did he? That's why I was like, yeah, he's
Yeah,
dead.
he was trying to find out where I got dope from.
Put a toe tag on him.
Yeah, but
Is
we
it-
had a kind of. I was like, dude, I don't know. But like the last time I talked to him, he was upset, but I didn't know he was doing anything like that.
He was just nodding down on my shoulder yesterday.
Yeah,
Like,
but I don't know. Yeah, that sucked.
he was a good. I miss Zach. I ain't gonna
Yeah, I
lie.
met him. He's one
His
of my first
goofy
friends in
ass,
school.
even though he never talked to me again after that.
He was a little different. Yeah, he was.
You gotta have thick skin if you,
He had some cool
if you
ass
want to
friends,
date
too.
me. Feelings of steel and motionless.
Yeah,
Anyways,
people probably gonna understand you're one of the guys. You think like a dude.
it's all fun and games telling with your girlfriend.
Got it.
Anyway, got him. Anyways,
Fuck around, I'll fuck your girlfriend, motherfucker. I'm gonna actually make a shirt about that.
oh my
Fuck around, I'll fuck
god,
your girl. We're gonna make
what
it
is
just
that
for you.
shirt you used to have?
I tell your girlfriend I said thanks.
Shoes used to piss people off.
Yeah.
And just wearing it would piss people off. They
Yeah.
walk by and be like, what the fuck is shirt?
Yeah, right. You know, I was wearing.
He didn't talk about my fucking girlfriend.
This one day at work, I didn't know this was happening. Fucking, we had these kids come in, and it was fucking like the kids were seeing the work day or whatever, the heavy equipment day.
Take your kids to work.
Yeah, and I'm working. I wear that shirt to work. I didn't know they were coming in. And fucking, so I'm riding these little fucking second, third grade kids around with tell your girlfriend
They
I
don't
said
get
thanks
it.
on the field day for them. And they take a fucking picture and put it in the office, and I'm standing there with all these kids, and the teacher would tell your girlfriend I said thanks.
With the third graders.
Yeah, right.
Tell your mommy I'll call her later.
That's funny. They give me this responsibility of driving the kids around. Yeah, they're like, oh, you can take them around in the truck and show them everything. I'm like, all right. That was funny. Then.
Good
Put it right up in
times.
the office and everything. Blew up all big.
Good times.
You know, like I couldn't believe they put it up like that.
Can you believe? Hold on, I got a blur. No, I'm good. All right. Can you believe I'm about to be 43? I know, right? I look 45. I mean,
They're 65 now.
I was gonna say 55, but damn, jeez, hit me with
Where the hell did time go, man?
65. I know, right?
Yeah, I've been running machines.
Mentally, I'm 16.
Well, I've been running
Me
machines
too.
26 years now, man. That's crazy.
26 years.
Yeah, I remember when I used to be the young guy asking questions. And now these little kids around.
Tables whip fast.
Yeah, I used to be the dumbass. I don't know what to fucking do. Now I'm getting to be the grumpy old man on the job.
You got me a cigarette. If you got me a cigarette, you better get it back up there. This is like internship. You better have me some fucking breakfast. And if I feel like it, I need a joint. Some extra strong coffee. And a motherfucking smile on your face, because you gotta be like, every time I see you, you make me smile because you're so smart. And I want to be just like you.
Who are you talking about?
Anybody. You know, if you're the
Do you know
person.
how many people are actually smart?
Yeah, there's one right here.
Jeez.
Jesus.
Yeah, you definitely.
I shouldn't
fucking
even say
sniffed-
that.
You definitely ate glue when you were a kid.
I didn't eat glue. I was sniffing dust off.
Hell yeah. I did that one time with
Difference.
Davey, man. He said, "You ever do this?" And I said, "No."
Duster.
Yeah.
Oh my God! You just reminded me. Yeah.
Spit it out. Don't belong to you.
Sing it, Jan. It's beautiful. So this one time,
One time at band camp.
there was these kids, and I was doing my old style pick and poke. I was gonna say handed. I was.
Handy. You know how handies are you?
Pick. Oh my
Come on,
God.
spit it out.
Are you picking peppers?
Picking peppers.
Little people, picker, pepper.
I ruined it.
Yeah.
I ruined it. But anyways, I'm gonna tell you this. So we were over at the house with the dust off, the duster. These are the people I tried it with the first time. We're in a little tent. And they're like, huff this, Esther. I was like, that looks retarded. How do I do it? my voice starts. Anyway, so these two people, Mike's, wait, was it you? Oh, that was terrible. It was either you. No, it was right before you when I was dating Jamie Tingley. Rest in peace.
No, that's right. That's right. You did.
Rest in peace,
That's right. You did too.
Jamie. We've got a lot of our comrades that aren't with us anymore. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. I miss them all. They were good people. So Jamie's in the living room. And they're like, "Come back here. We're gonna talk to you. E. We're gonna talk to you." I was like, "You're making this weird, dude. What? What are you gonna fucking talk to me about?" So I go back in the bedroom in the back. Damn! Slam the door. Lock it. I was like, "Whoa, whoa! What the fuck is about to go down?" I don't remember signing a consent form for this. And all of a sudden, he drops his pants. She starts doing you know what
Who did
with her
that?
mouth. And I was like, what the fuck is going on, man? What the fuck is going on right now? I'm starting to freak out. And then I don't want to look at it, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm young, so I'm still kind of like a little shy. And I don't like try not to look at it. Well, she pulls it out, pulls this sucker out of her mouth. And it looks like a Dalmatian. But he's like really, really white. But his, popsicle looks calico. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm traumatized for life. She goes, come on, eat this popsicle with me. I was like, get me out of here.
Who was
Get me
doing
out of
this,
here.
man?
My boyfriend's in the living room. This is disrespectful. Sorry, that was really off topic. But
Yeah,
I
that
had
was way off topic.
I had to get it off my chest
think
because
I'm working.
it's sometimes it
This one.
traumatizes me. Anyways, it's a really good night. Reminiscing with the buddies, all my friends. I have friends.
Yeah. I finally can have
I
friends
know,
now
it's
too.
hard.
It's great. I haven't had friends in forever.
Welcome back to the jungle, Mike.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, believe it or not, I got friends.
Yeah, believe it or not, I
A lot
got
of
friends,
them.
I think.
More than 5.
I haven't had friends in a long time. I wasn't allowed to.
We've always been here for you, brother.
Yeah. I just
In the
wouldn't- I
shadows,
just wouldn't let them
hiding
out
in the
and play.
bushes
Yeah.
with your secret girlfriends.
Yeah, right.
I was looking out, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That's what family does.
As soon as I walk out the door, they're right there. We're just
I said,
waiting.
she's hiding in the bush over there. Is that your
Everywhere.
6?
10 degrees
Or
outside.
she'll
they're
go to your
waiting.
9.
Yeah.
Sometimes I hide her in the trash can in the bathroom.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's what you get the midgets for.
Right?
That's what
Stuff
friends
them
are
in
for.
toothpaste.
That's what friends are for. Yep. Anyways, we wanted to do this. This is a unique story time because special friend. I can't reveal his face, so you just gotta take my word for it. But welcome, special guest.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
Good time.
Anyways, how many times am I gonna say? Anyways,
I don't know.
anywho, but however, because in rehab they say, like I've never been there, but if I had hypothetically, they say if somebody says but, everything after that's a lie. So I was like, oh yeah, I got something for you. But however,
Or even if I did.
bam,
Even if I
gotcha.
did. Even if I did.
What of it? So, thank you, Mike, for joining us this evening.
You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you.
We've enjoyed. Hold on.
That's fucking great.
It's been a great time. Thank you for joining us with this As the Mountain Turns. As the Mountain Turns. Wayward Siren out. Love you. See you next time.